Okay, can we have a noodle free for a second, please? Noodle free. Chris, Preston, you ready to go? Championship.
Gemini.
Sarate.
Sarate.
It was one of those. We had just got finished filming an appearance on a TV show, and I had borrowed this microphone right here to do some recording in my hometown of Birmingham, Alabama. And I landed from Dallas to Birmingham, got off the plane, and my luggage was nowhere to be found. So I filed a lost luggage complaint with Southwest Airlines. So, and then I drove home not expecting anything was going to happen, and I went to go get Taco Bell because I hadn't eaten on the plane. Southwest doesn't do food anymore, so I had to go to Taco Bell. Got home, and there was bird shit all over my car because we had been on tour for like a month. So I have Taco Bell in one hand, a couple burritos, and there's bird shit all over my car. So I have my hose, my yard hose, and I'm spraying off the car. And this guy walks up to me and says, "Hey, are you Brian Teasley?" And I was like, yeah, I suppose to. I don't want to be by the tone of your voice. But the guy literally did this. We got him. And two black cars, totally Men in Black style, CIA, whatever, FBI. Actually, it was FBI. Cars pulled up. Guys just having guns out. You know, I had no idea what was going on.
A couple hours later, I'm getting a phone call from a mutual friend of ours saying, "You got to turn on the news. You won't believe what's happening. You know, turn on the TV and there's a helicopter shot, you know, of DFW Airport, and they've got the bomb squad out there, and Brian Teasley's luggage going by, being towed in by a robot, and then they had this guy with like a bomb-proof suit on.
A big suit.
Pick it up and put it in like a bomb-proof container, and like they were talking about the suspicious device.
They took me in the house, were ransacking the house, going through everything, and I have just a friend gave me for a present this exploded drawing where you can see all the parts to an AK-47. It's just a weird thing that I have in my house. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe like they're in my house, and I have this picture of a machine gun on a wall, and for the life of me I couldn't figure out what they were referring to, that I had a suspicious device. And finally it occurred to me, it's like, it's that goddamn microphone I borrowed. And once I figured it out, I started trying to explain the whole story, that yeah, it's this microphone I borrowed, but they had to identify the device. And the problem was I didn't have any way to really show them the device. And then it occurred to me, you know, we have digital recording where it records TV, and I had recorded the TV appearance that we were on. So I said, listen, is it okay if I walk over to that remote control and turn on my television and show you what I think the device is.
So far gone, will they move when the valley explodes? We'll make no mistakes if they move too late. Well, we wish they would have called you home.
And they let me turn on the TV, and I was like, I was hoping to get a shot of it because our lead singer Tim uses it occasionally, and I finally, had it pause right at the right moment and clicked it, and I said, is that the thing that you guys are looking for? And one of the guys had like a machine that faxed images in the car, and they faxed in the image that they had, and they were like, yeah, that is the device. And once that all settled down, I was pretty sure I didn't have to go to Guantanamo Bay, because they have this crazy Patriot Act thing now where they can pretty much put your ass in a foreign country or God knows where, or put a sack over your head, and you're sent off to God knows where. And I was really scared that something much worse was going to happen.
A black now, you type on your keyboard, you swallow the scary words you learn to grow. You back up, ooh, you're so psychic, we all wanna know. Did you marry the witch you've come to know? You're lying back now, you totally found out, we follow.
I have signed up for a lot of kind of liberal organizations, and I give money to NPR every year and this sort of thing. And I'd been stopped at the airport a bunch, just like right after 9/11. Shit just got kind of crazy at airports. The lines were like out of control, and everything was just on orange level alert or whatever they had. And so I was kind of like, gosh, maybe they think, I'm kind of one of the bad guys already, just because I had, was kind of liberal in this Bush world that we live in, that you never know what kind of, because they've had all the wiretappings and stuff like that where they record your phone calls. And I'm a bit of, I would describe myself as being a bit left-wing, so I was kind of naturally...
He's a button pusher.
Yeah. But I was, I was really scared at first. I was really kind of freaking out because I literally thought somebody had planted something in my bag and was a device that was going to explode. Like, I completely had forgotten that I put the microphone in there. And when you're in the situation with 8 people with guns around you, you're not thinking clearly. And I wasn't thinking clearly at all.
Audrey Easley.
I look back at it, and probably out of the various stories that have been, taking place in the post 9/11 climate, mine is probably one of the more humorous ones. But at the same time, it's still something that I can tap into that moment where there were those people in my backyard holding me, and that feeling of, completely having no freedom whatsoever in people detaining you is something that still sticks with me, because it's an absolute feeling of powerlessness, it absolutely having people that could put you anywhere or do anything to you. And like I said, it's probably lucky in a sense, I hate to say this, but if I had been Middle Eastern, or had a foreign sounding name, there's no telling what could have happened to me. They say there's no profiling, but I would be much surprised if I had been Middle Eastern, what would have happened to me.